taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut, season off top, you stop breathing.
Before we get up, out of it, we definitely got to talk about the whole Kambosos, Maxi Hughes situation last weekend, because it was, BL, he showed up. I think that was one of them.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, hey, salute BL. What it do?
So yes, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
That's all we wanted. Damn, like.
Yeah, because I was like, at least one.
At least one, but okay, all right. The boxing gods is out there. It's like, nah, we'll have one nigga show up. Like, the universe need to be righted. It's good for the sport.
Yeah. But like I said, boxing gods, needed to show up for fucking George Kambosos, Maxi Hughes, like, because
they showed up in the judges.
Yeah, because obviously because it was the only card last weekend. Boxing fans, we watched this shit, regardless, because we were thinking that it could turn into something, because you just never know with Kambosos. And Maxi Hughes was making his debut with Lou DiBella.
It was the last mid card before we got to like the real nigga shit.
Right. And that fight, let's say Kambosos, Kambosos, like I said, he's trying to make his way back after getting his ass whooped by Devin Haney twice, and then following his career-defining victory so far over Teofimo Lopez, taking to 0. And I think he said he got a new trainer and everything. And he got into that ring and was just like super mid. Like, I don't know what it was. Now, I'm not saying Maxi Hughes was just on some dominating shit, but Maxi Hughes pretty much boxed dude up. Like,
he boxed his head off. Like,
he boxed his head off.
He did dominate. I mean, Kambosos won like maybe 4 rounds.
I gave him 4 rounds.
Like, and Maxi Hughes
5 at the most.
Yeah,
5 at the absolute most.
He definitely looked mid. He looked mid, and I knew he wasn't the worst. It's not the worst robbery ever, but it was a robbery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it
was still a bad robbery, nigga.
It was a robbery, but I
feel not the worst, but it's getting to a point where, like, damn, what is the worst now?
because I knew he just signed a deal, with Top Rank, a 4-fight deal type thing. So they're not gonna let him,
That's why I picked him. The fight kind of went. He was gonna outbox him, outwork him. If Kambosos keeps the fight competitive enough,
he'll win.
Which he did not.
He'll win. And
you could argue. I've read some people thought Kambosos won. I'm just saying.
Those niggas is blind. The poll says differently. Like, dude, look, bro, look. Like King P said, he gave him 4 rounds, and that's like legit. Like, I could agree with that.
I had a draw.
But you'll be hard pressed to give this nigga 7 rounds. Even 6 rounds is kind of a stretch.
It's a draw if you're literally trying to give George every round possible. Like,
thank you. Yeah,
and even that's a stretch.
You're bending over backwards. Pause. To fucking damn. If you have it a draw, like, you're really giving this nigga like every benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, because the funny thing is too is like the person who was getting hurt in the fight most was Kambosos. Like, Maxi Hughes, at least on 3 or 4 occasions, was hitting him with shit. You could see Kambosos.
And he was fighting. He was
getting buzzed, yo.
He was just playing dirty. Hughes threw a couple, elbows blatantly.
Forearm.
Yeah.
Nigga was looking like, what's his name? I mentioned his name the other day. Katsitas.
Yeah,
the little chicken wings and shit. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah, Michael Casillas. That's the name from the name from Past. For anyone who has never seen Michael Casillas fight, go do yourself a favor. Dude used to make some of Floyd's undercards lit, because dude used to be like, used to bring it.
Do yourself a favor. Watch the Casimir fight. One of my favorite fights. When you say you got multiple drops, multiple knockdowns, ebbs, flow. A nigga get knocked out the ring, like, come from behind type shit, like, pause, like, it's everything you want in a fight. Like, fuck it, I might have to watch the fight later. Like, that's how good the fight is. Like,
yes, sir.
So sorry for the digression, but yeah,
it happens, But yeah, it's just Kambosos was just like ineffective. Like, He there was nothing. His offense wasn't working. His defense was still lacking. Like it was just, and he was bleeding. Like he was bleeding as early as like round
his
one.
face was fucked up.
Yeah.
Like yo,
His
like
nose.
honestly, it looked
Yeah, his nose-
like
his
Haney
nose
had
got
jumped in
busted
the
up.
ring too.
His nose got busted up. Like, what are we talking about? This guy did not win that fight.
Nah, he looked worse than Tio did against Sandor Martin.
Yeah, he did.
And I thought Tio lost that fight. But if somebody was like, draw, whatever, I'm like, okay. But nah, this was like a clear, like, you got a boxing lesson and a half.
This looked more like the Kambosos I saw against Lee Selby and Mickey Bay, aka barely scraped by. He didn't even do enough to scrape by.
I mean, it's clear. it's clear he had it was the perfect storm for him against Teofimo. Teofimo probably wasn't 100%. Long layoffs. I mean, come on.
And he's making excuses too. Like Kambosos kind of basically hinted at, sleeping in what is the Hagler quote? Sleeping in silk sheets. Like, well, whose fault is that? Like,
yeah, you haven't had a good performance in 3 fights.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the quote? Sleeping in what?
Basically, Marvin Hagler said back in the day, it's hard to get up to fight when you've been sleeping in silk sheets.
That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah.
I like that.
They make their money and they lose all. They make their money and they lose all motivation.
They lose all their motivation. Yeah.
Yeah, and Kambosos definitely made a lot of money in his last.
He made a lot of money in those 2 fights, bro. What the fuck?
3 fights. He got paid in the damn Teofimo fight.
The fight, yeah.
The zone trailer.
It's just he actually kind of like was worth it then.
Honestly, these fighters are
He
getting
earned
paid
it.
too. These fighters are getting paid too much. Back in the days when them niggas would get a free ticket to go somewhere and fight, them niggas be fighting for their life so they can provide for their wife and kids.
I'm still trying to figure out how a main event, how you have a main event between a Brit and an Aussie in Shawnee, Oklahoma.
Well,
Yeah, that was more random select mode than a PBC
no,
fight.
but I feel like because they have a lot of fights in Tulsa, I feel like they have how PBC has that kind of Armory Minneapolis deal. They probably got something in Oklahoma or something.
Well, look, if you're gonna do that, god damn it, put fucking Jeremiah Milton on the fucking main card already.
Oh yeah. I don't know why. I know you.
Jeez, I stay missing this nigga fights because they put him on the fucking undercard. God,
I mean, and they gave him like a little bullying promo thing, which was cool. But like on the undercard, like come on, man, like.
I'm like, oh my god, because sometimes the main card, I'm like, yo, who they had this nigga for the fucking the main card? Who this nigga?
Shout out to Karma Serene. She was there. Shawnee was lit. Yeah, I forgot you was there. I know Gritty was there too. My boy Trill was there. Yeah, y'all was lit.
Like, damn, but man, yeah, fucking yeah, Kambosos ain't winning shit, man.
That's why I agree. I think it was the best, best Kambosos.
Nobody wanted to see that.
I mean, they could give him better niggas to fight. Just like I think it's like if y'all gonna keep like showcasing him in Oklahoma, like get him on the main card one of these days, man. Like stop treating this nigga like he the fucking Doja or some shit. Like
you also happened to Stephen Shaw, the heavyweight.
Oh yeah.
I definitely gotta mention that. Stephen Shaw, I'm sorry. Like I mean, one of the things too is like I thought he was a good heavyweight prospect, especially for American heavyweights. You needed someone like him. Yeah. But again, Australia is on the up. And
they're tough, man. The Australians are tough, bro. They're tough, motherfucker. I told you, they're tougher than the Brits. Sorry, Brits, but on the average.
Damn, like I'm sorry. I mean, Lee Wood, the only nigga holding it down right now for the Brits, yo.
Yeah, but yeah, Australian. Like, I mean, I honestly did not. I mean, I thought Stephen Shaw was at least decent in his chin, but yeah, that Australian cat Goodall, like that, he let him know what time it was. Like,
I mean, his only loss was the guy Justice Honey, who's supposed to be like the new Australian, heavyweight. So
yeah, like
Shaw. Yeah, fuck Shaw. I'm from.
Yeah, I don't know what his problem was. Like, I don't know because I was there. I saw him there. I was there when he fought.
Maybe he's just not that good.
That's what it is.
That he didn't like he wanted to be there. He didn't look in shape. Yeah,
that's how he always fight though. Like this nigga be on some like you woke this nigga up out of bed and be like, yo, kid, box. He's like, but do I gotta like? I don't wanna like nigga box.
And honestly,
I don't got time for that shit.
I'm actually amazed that he actually got far as he did with that type of mentality that he had. But
thank you.
It's kind of crazy though. He went from the main event, on a card, all the way to the opening, the first fight of the broadcast.
Yeah, and gets brutally knocked out. Like
you ain't gonna see that nigga again.
Alexa, play Kanye West. It all falls down. I'm just playing, but hopefully.
Have to buy entire parlay.
Oh, but I'm just reading the question.
Y'all, she tripping.
Yeah, I'm just reading this question from BL. I mean, questioning with Kambosos looking like how he did the last 3 fights. What does that say about Tio? Was it just a case of best case Kambosos, worst case on Tio?
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah.
It was a little bit of both. A little bit of both. Kambosos had his best night, and Tio had his worst.
Yeah, I mean, Kambosos has eye on the prize. Like that 10th round when he was, when he got up in the knockdown, I thought he was done, but.
Yeah, but it was just bad because Teofimo got fucked up by Kambosos, and that's not hyperbole. Like he really got fucked up.
But see, the thing is, too, you gotta remember, the worst Tio still gave Kambosos a fucking fight of the year. So that kind of tells you
how talented.
That kind of shows you Kambosos level right there.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like Cam couldn't be denied that day. That was just like his night. He worked for,
Yeah, like and that was after all of, like a year full of fuckery from Teofimo, like pure fuckery, and it caught up to him in the worst way. Like the boxing guys was like, bruh, like this is like you gotta take this, you gotta lose them belts.
Hey Pat, who you think win, Pat? Keyshawn Davis or Kambosos right now if they fought?
Keyshawn Davis,
really?
Probably.
No,
dude, you see how Shakur Stevenson was talking about this nigga?
Well, I mean,
Keyshawn Davis, my God!
Hold on. Keyshawn Davis was getting hit a little bit in the co-main. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, but the fun thing is
that's growing pains, yo.
Kambosos was so struggling that Shakur doesn't even want to fight him because Shakur was like,
I'll stop him. He said, "I'll stop him." God damn. He said,
it was so much confidence. He was like, "Y'all beat the shit out of you." Like, and I'm just like, "Yeah, he would." Like,
he would.
He would now.
He beat the shit out of Cam. Yeah, he beat the.
He told him he basically no. He's like, he told him like you trashed. Like he told him.
He talked to that nigga like how an NBA player would talk to a nigga in a middle school basketball team. Like that's the levels he was giving on that shit. I was like, yo, damn, like. In front of his family and everything, like nigga.
Yeah, Kambosos gonna need to do some soul searching because
that was embarrassing, low key.
Yeah.
I think, like me personally, I would have to just push the core and made a whole ruckus out of it because I could have just have a nigga just be grinning in my face like, "Hey, nigga, I had knocked the shit out. I had knock your ass out, nigga. I beat the shit out you, boy. Like, nigga, nigga, I stop you, dude." Dare me, like, nigga, stop.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's getting to the point now because Kambosos can't get a stoppage or he can't win a fight by a UD. So yeah, the next time that you see him on a betting slip, you might as well just go bet. If you're doing a method of victory, if there's a method for a UD, for SD or MD, bet on that shit because more likely than not, these motherfuckers gonna win. Like he might win it by that shit. But yeah, no, you definitely want to touch upon it. I mean, I feel for Maxi Hughes because he left Matchroom the time of this deal to get this big fight.
That was fucked up. He grinded, man. He grinded. Damn.
This ain't the year of the B-side. I give you that. Mm-hmm. Like, how Pat? There's been years where it's like, yo, B-side niggas winning.
Right.
Not this fucking year. If you a B-side nigga this year, like man, like you going through it this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you under on them underdog picks.
Yeah, Crawford better get that because one of the judges was on the Kambosos Hughes who had the crazy scorecard. He's doing the Bud Spence card, so it's gonna be a little fuckery, man. You know how it goes.
All right,
yeah.
Fuck it.
Keyshawn Davis ain't ready for nobody. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga ain't ready.
He still needs a little bit of refinement. I think he tries to imitate Butter. He tries to mimic Bud too much. I feel like a little bit. He needs to be his own fighter. I feel like he's good.
Yeah, he fights a little immature, but like I said, I mean, eventually.
I feel like he wants to be a star too bad.
Yeah,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but yeah, make sure you have the good.
You got the pause. You got the mouthpiece. He can talk. He can box. He's a silver medalist. I mean, I think eventually he can break through.
Nigga, what is a silver medal, nigga?
I'm just saying,
Oh no, silver medal's a big deal.
He's second place.
Who was the best second place ever though?
Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones were silver medalists. Come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not comparing.
And then they leveled up. And if they fought again for the same medal, you think they'll get another silver medal? No.
Nah, see, Roy was fucking robbed royally out of his gold medal. Like, you know it's robbery when they made him outstanding fighter, the boxer of the game.
Yeah, right. Shakur.
That's like being MVP but losing or some shit over because the dumbass ref made a call against you or some shit.
Right.
I think right now Keyshawn would win. I think in a couple of years or two, Frank. I think Frank would win, but I think Keyshawn, got more room for potential.
I think Frank would beat Keyshawn.
Frank would win right now.
Yeah, Frank will definitely win right now.
Frank Martin piecing that nigga up.
Oh yeah, the whole manager part, that was funny. Like, yo, take the 25 from Devin. That was funny.
Yeah, I mean,
but Devin taking the Prograis fight, right? That's official.
That's pretty much official. I mean, you knew Haney wasn't gonna Haney wasn't.
Well, he said it. Oh, Pat said it's not official.
No, it's not. It's still in the works, but I mean, it's official when we actually get the email on it.
It's pretty much done.
It's real shit.
It's pretty much done. I mean, I don't think Haney should fight at 135 again. So.
Nah, they tapped his body out. Like,
yeah,
he's gonna have a damn Corrales moment.
He needs to. Yeah, he'll lose. He'll definitely lose next fight. I feel like at 130. I mean, he'll just, he's overstayed his welcome.
He might need to really He might to the point where 140 might not be enough.
He won't be at 140 too long. Yeah, I mean, I can see him.
He might have to go full blown to 147.
I can see him. He's like 24. I can see him topping out Paul's like at 154. I mean, really, he don't got punching power. I mean, he don't got punching power, but he's young. He's still got like another 10 years of boxing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can see him fighting 154. He's a big kid.
Take the 25, mate.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because Haney's gonna get hate no matter what, no matter who he fights.
Yo, honestly, like Haney's the most hated but likable boxer you could like. It's just weird. Like, I can see some niggas is hated on and they're not likable. Like, even Broner was hated on, but he's likable. But it was fuckery. But Haney just do all this shit that niggas be wanting their favorite boxer to do.
Like he like the Russell Westbrook. He like the Russell Westbrook of boxing. Like, niggas love to hate him type shit.
Yeah, and it's like
he good. He displays all the skills that everybody wants their favorite boxer to have, but niggas don't want him to be their favorite boxer.
Yeah. He takes when people be like, hey man, you should take that fight, nigga. You should take less, nigga. Make that fight. You say you the best. Oh, you should go in that nigga's hometown and yada yada yada. He does that, and niggas is like, damn. Well, fuck that nigga anyway. Like, damn.
Is it his own fault though, or is it just
no? That's the whole. Like, I can see if he wasn't a likable person, he doesn't be doing no fuckery shit. He's he's not getting into Broner fuckery where you can hate him on some damn. He's giving a sport a black guy. Because remember, there was one point where niggas, or every week Broner was just into something else, eating a stripper out on stage,
having a sex video come out and shit. You know what I mean?
He flushing $100 bills.
Listen, Broner was the nigga community getting reactivated in boxing. That's what it was. it added like. It added flair because if every day boxing is on World Star because of one fighter, it's like, okay, this shit is making waves.
He was like, I would say he's a bridge. I mean, he was supposed to be,
and it made the fights that much better because it's like, yeah, this nigga just put out a 6 tape and then knock a nigga out. That's crazy.
He was supposed to be a much bigger star than he was, yo.
Yeah. He should have not won. I mean, eventually maybe go to 147 because the money's there, but he should have stayed at 140. 130. He didn't have the power. It was too small.
Now he had the power for 147. He just ain't got the lot of you gotta have discipline to fight certain styles at certain weights and shit. Like, if you used to being the bigger, heavier dude, bullying niggas and walking dudes down with counters, like, you're not gonna be able to do that against niggas that's bigger than you. Pause. You're gonna have to throw more punches, box a little more.
You're gonna have to adapt. You're gonna have to adapt.
Yeah, he ain't want, and that's the thing. I don't think Broner was willing to really adapt like that, especially against the upper echelon guys at 147. Like,
yeah.
He would, he would be capable of doing that with the Emmanuel Taylors, and even then, that ends up being a life or death fights. But shit, it's all good. I mean, I still enjoyed the career. Oh shit, he's like, bro, I almost forgot about AB's antic. Eating a stripper out on stage is wild. Statement, but it happened. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, I seen that on World Star. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
that's wild. Yeah, I remember that.
This nigga, he was like, you really eating something when you go like this. Like, nigga, you was eating, bro. Like, you was eating when you go like.
That nigga was picking, when he got a toothpick and started picking the shit out there, nigga, sucking his teeth like he just had chicken, nigga. Like,
wow, yo, like, damn. Like, World Star was just a whole culture on its own back then. Like honestly, I'll say this. I'm surprised we haven't gotten certain documentaries already. World Star is one of them. And I've been rereading a lot of Donald Goines books. And I am just super surprised no one is really invested and tried doing those novels as a Netflix series.
Word.
Like, somebody is seriously sleeping on some shit. Mm-hmm. Dude, Pat, imagine a Black Girl Lost series for 8 episodes.
Shit would be epic.
Nigga. Like, I rest my case, Your Honor. You know you gotta question your discipline work ethic when you hang out with Lil Wayne in the club and he tells you to leave and go focus on your career, be a professional. Facts. I remember when that happened. That was facts. Yes. Yo, hold on. King P. What's the poll? Pause. The Twitter poll stats for the Maxi Hughes. Just so we can mention that shit before we get out of here, please.
I don't remember the exact number. Let me look it up. But from what I remember that whatever votes we got, there was only one vote for Kambosos and one vote for a draw. Everything else was straight Maxi Hughes. So
okay, so Kambosos and his manager
basically
somehow voted. Okay, all right. Makes sense.
So hold on. Basically that.
Yeah, so if they can't put Maxi Hughes in a better fight or a fight, they need to run that back. Like, run that.
Remember, he was talking down. He didn't want a rematch.
Oh,
like I want to fight Shakur Stevenson. Even if Shakur Stevenson was like, yeah, that's not
actually okay. So here we go. 34 votes, 85% for Hughes, and 15% for Kambosos. Nobody voted a draw though. I thought somebody voted a draw, but I guess not.
Oh so, damn! Like, niggas really voted for Kambosos?
No. Yeah, 2 or 3 votes. Yeah, but
oh my, yo, it's got to be himself, the manager, probably his dad, cousin or something. But yeah, whoever it did, if y'all not those people, just like spin in a circle for 17 times and then run headfirst into the first wall.
Okay, so 15% of 34 is 5. So 5 people voted for George. Gotta love it.
Wow, 5? Nigga. Y'all niggas just jump in the car and just go somewhere. Like, it don't come back. Like, you're not gonna say nothing mean.
That 5 gotta be his immediate family.
Got to. What's that? The Australian basketball team or some shit? Who? Nigga, who is this starting 5 of losers, nigga?
Even
for that. Oh my god! Like you know what? I might just be like, fuck. Top rank draw, okay, PBC draw, whatever the fuck y'all. If y'all would have just said, you know what, we not gonna completely rob Maxi Hughes. We gonna give him some like, we gonna still keep him with the credibility, but nah, you robbed this nigga completely. That's just the part that just really hurt my soul in boxing. So I just kind of wish y'all would kind of give the B-side niggas some benefit of the doubt. Some, I don't know. It's just been a tough year for them niggas, but we'll see what happens the rest of this year. But this marks like the first. After this week is pretty much be like the first week of boxing. Like we're fresh into the second half of boxing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, July. So okay, yeah, so okay, no one changed their mind on their Spence Crawford predictions. Everybody's still the same.
Nope, I'm still going Spence.
Still Spence, what decision, right?
Yep, still Spence decision.
It can go either way. I'm still rolling Bud in 11, but yeah.
Bud in 11 and Pat still Bud.
Crawfish chopped cheese coming up Saturday.
Like a po' boy?
Yes, like a po' boy.
Damn, motherfucker! Like you, like really kind of low key made me hungry. Like I really like my imagination. I really pictured a fucking po' boy with some like fried crawfish and some damn grilled onions and some peppers, nigga.
Yeah, this nigga sound hungry as fuck.
Funny thing is, it was just crawfish month just ended. It was legitimately crawfish month. And this week is Shark Week. Gotta love how things unfold. There's a lot of
yeah, salute. Yeah, it is Shark Week. Yeah, we gonna see. Like, oh man, like, and salute to my nigga Prolific. I know he's still working on the cartoon. I know we gotta do the voices and shit, the little extra shit we gotta do.
And shout out because the good energy that I put in the air was listened to. They listened to me and they made Harvey Doc the ref. Yes.
Salute.
Which is funny because I was at the when I was at the cornflake fight, cornflake card this weekend. Salute. Harvey Doc was the ref for 2 of the fights. So I'm like, all right. I got
don't overwork this nigga. Chill.
Nah, but him and I like this because him and Steve Willis are my 2 favorite refs right now in the game.
Yeah,
because you can count on them. You know they're not gonna do some dumb shit, and
they're consistent and they don't make it about themselves.
They only break up when they have to. They don't have to. They don't get in the way. Unless they have to.
The funny thing is, like, people like kind of know Steve Willis for his like all the funny faces he makes, but like he's like even if you take away all that that stuff, he's a damn good ref.
He's a good ref. Too bad he's not sanctioned in Vegas. Too bad he's not sanctioned in Vegas. That's
and for his personality, you would think he'd be like a P Diddy ass, all up in the camera ass nigga.
No, he's not. He's not.
But he's not. And that's the crazy, humble part about it.
He loves the sport. He's really good ref. Yeah, he's a really good ref.
And with Harvey Doc, it honestly doesn't. The way he refs does not surprise me because Harvey Doc was a fighter. He was a fighter, so he would know, when is good on the inside, when to break it up, because he knows what's dirty, what's not dirty.
And when you really should get a point deduction, shit like that, like, let the fight continue. So I'm getting more now that we got Inoue Fulton out the way. I'm getting really more hype for Spence Crawford. Like, yeah, like it's on. Like, we waited for years, got disinterested, got reinterested. Saw a beatdown this morning.
Yeah.
Just like we're hyped. So out of 5 of us is 3 against 2.
Yep.
Damn. And it's like the light skinned niggas all mixed up and shit. Like, damn, bro. Like, Pilot, what you was thinking?
I've been rooting for Bud since the beginning, man. So I mean, I'm a fan of Spence. I'm a fan of Spence. Spence can win decisions, you know. Especially he's an A side. He'll get a little bit of love if it comes down to it. But
no, niggas ain't trying to win no decision. Somebody got to get stopped, bro. Like stop this decision shit.
And I see a better chance to call for the stop. The people saying Spence.
A nigga would damn be dragged to the finish line if it's a decision. That shit feel like Marquez Vasquez 3.
It's Terrence Crawford's mom's birthday. Like,
listen. Nobody wants it to go to a decision, but sometimes at the same time, sometimes everybody just ain't gonna go. Saying not everybody.
That's why I said Marquez Vasquez 3. Like, niggas will really give us a fight of the year. A motherfucker turn it up the last round. A motherfucker get dropped. Like, it's really like a motherfucker gonna just really barely get to that 12th. Like, if it goes a distance, I think we're gonna get a great fight. But I don't think it's going the distance. But,
I mean, I wish we would get.
King P said, but King P's right. Like, weirder shit has happened.
I mean, you know, I wish we get War 2.0, but you know, they're both slow starters. I mean, Spence is a little faster starter than Bud, but. You know, he's still a slow starter himself. You know, Spence don't go until it's about 3-4. You know, Spence kicks it in gear about 5.
Yeah, we gonna be on some what's more.
But I hope you know right off the bell they start throwing it.
We smoking on Spence pack? Nah, we got Reptar packs right now. Man.
What kind of weed fish? Is there any weed?
The rumor, I just want to say this: if the rumor of one pit bull coming in overweight comes to be true. Oh, you will hear from me because I will be screaming to the high heavens. I'm
picking Cabrera. Cabrera's gonna win that fight.
So it's official. Y'all putting money on Cabrera. Like we all know.
The money's too. He's a plus 510 underdog. Plus 6 and by decision is like plus 600. It's just too much money to not take that. I can't.
Honestly, I would bet on both. The only thing I probably would have bet on. He won the KO Cruz. I'd be surprised if he KOs Cruz, but Cruz is fucking tough and he got defense. So, but I can see him losing.
Yeah, he won't KO Cruz, but I think he'll win a decision that might be a little close. But you know.
Yeah, but when you got like shit, I go to decision and do the regular just off winning. Get two wins off that shit.
Yeah, word.
Tank might fight the winner of that fight.
Well, if Pitbull comes in overweight, he doesn't deserve a Tank fight. If he's gonna, you can't even you do all this stuff to basically just put yourself in line for a rematch, and you can't even make the weight that Tank campaigns at. No, I'm good on that.
Yeah, and this is like his first serious fight. Like, it feel like the Tank fight was like 3 years ago. Like, when was the Tank fight again? Like, damn.
That was December of 2021.
That's 21, yeah.
Nigga, it's like 2020? What year is it? 2023 now. Mm-hmm. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'd rather watch Pacquiao Thurman 2 than that shit, nigga. Like, get all the way the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, yo, man, Guy Barrett gonna like stomp on this nigga, but yeah. We'll see. You already called it with the ref, bro. So we'll see if that nigga coming there on some damn 153.
Like I said, I mean, next week, you know, I'm pretty sure our show's gonna be very animated talking about Spence and Crawford. That's for damn sure.
It's a Super Bowl, but it's like a Super Bowl that happens once every 10 years or something. I don't know.
Nah, we can have more Super Bowls in boxing. It's up to the damn boxers. Like, I felt like we've had several Super Bowls this year. Like,
yeah. I'm saying, you know, undisputed welterweight.
I was about to say Canelo. Carlo and Canelo. I mean, Charlo and
Canelo. That's a great fight.
Nigga, that's a Super Bowl. Nigga, that's a personal Super Bowl for me, nigga.
Oh, a great fight. That's a great fight.
Like, real niggas been waiting for that fight for like the last 10 years.
Yeah. Any mix of them around Andre? Do you want any three of them together?
Yeah, like niggas been waiting for that shit.
Yo, quick question. Does Fulton got a rematch clause or he just lost? He just out of it?
He just lost.
He just lost.
Oh, that's
like, who's crazier than Daenerys to want to rematch the monster?
A nigga that just lost both his belts in a 10-hour flight.
Nigga, I'm gonna take that money and just
that nigga took a 10-hour flight to lose badly, and then imagine that flight home right now. Them niggas quiet as fuck on that plane. Like,
word.
He get props for them daring to be great, but
nah, fuck all that. He ain't dare to do shit.
Yeah, he
ain't dare to do shit but hit the canvas, nigga.
Oh man, like, but yeah. I mean, niggas gotta hear it. I mean,
yeah, we need a nigga we need another nigga with the heart of Daenerys to fight Monster. Because other than that, Monster is taking everybody out.
That's what I'm saying. A guy like Figueroa got heart. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I think that'd be called the heartbreaker.
And he got the power, but the skill ain't up there with Daenerys. That's another thing. Like Daenerys got skill, experience.
What about Gary Russell Jr.?
What?
Gary Russell Jr., nigga.
Stop.
I mean, Gary's my fighter, but yeah, he has to fight.
Gary's moving up to 130, so
yeah.
Everybody's moving up. Why don't nobody want to stay and dominate? Niggas is like, all right, I won a couple fights. Let me move.
No, I mean, Gary's been at 126 his whole career, so it's about time.
Yeah. He's a different case.
Mm-hmm. But yo, let's wrap up to get ready to get up out of here. Final thoughts.
Enough for the victory lap.
Rome. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Spencer's still getting the win. We'll see though. In a way, dominated as we knew. We already know. Ring game, nigga. We here. We got music dropping, cartoons dropping, all types of shit dropping. Read an article, nigga. Open your mind up. Check the Twitter if you can't read. You already know what the fuck it is, nigga.
Stupid, yo. Hey, yo, Pilot, your final thoughts?
I don't got much, Shouts out to the believers and the now the new believers in Monster, because he's a bad man. He's he's we're witnessing greatness. You know what I'm saying? He's and there's a little. It's time for that fight. Saturday we do have a nice little Top Rank Friday card, good from top to bottom. Matchup wise, some 50-50. So if y'all ain't doing nothing Friday, there's a nice appetizer. And
yes,
sir. Check us out at ringradio.com. And
no, that's a super bad fight, right?
Super bad, yeah. There's some good fights on there. I mean, because mostly it's A side versus the fucking the jobber. These have a couple in 50-50. Like
it's so bad now. It's like they're at C side now. It's not even C side no more.
It's on a Friday too, yeah. So I mean, it really got slaughtered on Saturday. But yeah, check us out at ringradio.com, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, anywhere you can search. Well, most places, not those sites, but yeah, that's all I have.
Word. P, what about you?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing much more to say. Great morning fight of boxing, and a lot of fun takes today. So a lot of craziness. The internet was going nuts. Mm-hmm. So you know what it is. Take it home.
All right, LB, you're the last one.
Oh man, just Mo Flasher on the way. Like I said, the cartoon on the way. Trying to drop that soon. Hey, we told you what it was with Spence and Crawford. Can't wait for it to happen. A lot of questions gonna be answered, and we told y'all what it was with Inoue and Fulton. A lot of questions and levels were shown and answered, so that's what's up. Mm-hmm. Sports in a good place. I'm gonna drop the Crawford Spence artwork tomorrow, either tomorrow or Thursday, but probably tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Finally got it colored. It's done. Should look fire. I'm gonna try to print something up if I can, but yeah, we on that shit. Other than that, just keep fucking with us. Stay tuned. We'll be back Thursday. We doing the show Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Is it music or what we doing?
I mean, we need to. I mean, we want. I mean, there's two things. Review the movie,
Nas,
and then the Nas album.
Oh yeah, the Nas album. Yeah, the Nas album. So I know
Man, if I was Island, I would suck my teeth. Pause.
So Nas and Tyrone, the Tyrone movie's cool. I might put it on right now.
Yeah, that shit is good as fuck. I watched it 3 times, nigga.
Also, if y'all have HBO Max, whatever, watch the Oscar doc. It's pretty good, y'all.
Yeah, the Oscar doc. Yeah, that's for the box fans. Yeah, because that Oscar doc. That's
It's on Netflix.
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a look.
Is it better than the damn Andre Ward doc?
Easily, and I like the Ward doc, but yeah, no, easily. That's a look into the mind of a very, very, very disturbed man.
A legend, though. A legend. He's a legend. A legendary.
He has real demons. Lots of real serious demons.
All I know is every
just the fuck out of niggas. That nigga, he like.
He really does have demons. Like I'm not. That's
we know. I mean,
that nigga needs church.
He's not called. The reason why they call him Oscar de la Fishnets, right?
Yeah.
I remember when I was young, I seen that shit when he was fighting Floyd, right?
But that was a little before then. Bro.
Yeah.
That shit was weird. I mean, he was a top boxer. That nigga was appearing on MySpace with fishnets and shit.
Yeah, all I gotta say is like both parts.
When the dot poses, oh my god, I want to throw up when I see that shit.
But I thought wasn't it his wife taking the pictures of him in the hotel or some shit?
No,
probably just a lot of drugs and
I don't know. I was too young at the time. I just knew it was a nigga doing wrong.
I'm still too young at the time. I still don't get it. I'm still too young. Like I'm just
Yeah, but outside of the doc, like I said, just go watch out. We're gonna Fades articles on the way, and some cartoons. I mean, I already took a look at some of the script that LB sent me. The shit was good though.
Boy.
So yeah, like we got shit that you want and need. A website, of course, and of course our YouTube. We see that a lot of people have been, our YouTubes are going up. Again, like I said, let people know what time it is, man. Tell them to, more people to sub to us because we got that shit that you want and you need. And the TikTok too. Yeah, especially some of the salty comments after you posted the knockout video of Fulton on there. I saw some of that shit.
Yeah. Niggas is in their feelings. Sorry, boo hoo.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, Monster Squad, nigga.
Yeah. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Yeah, so for myself,
Monster Son.
for myself, Pat Scorpion, the New England representative. For LB, Shadow Wolf, the God, the Goat artist. For King P, Bodega P. For Conscious Pilot. For Rome Top 5 AK Chicago Win. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Niggas out there.
Sayonara. You lost your bell.